A tender young maid hath been courted by many of all sorts and trades, if ever was any. A spruce haberdasher.
This Christmas extravaganza of Ladies Unlaced, sponsored by Lockwood und Thorn, original fantasy artwork, Rohirrim Raiments und Regalia, custom garb und fair attire, und the Alabama Medieval Fantasy Festival, March 6th and 7th, 2021, in the Kingdom of Dragoncroft. Now presenting your ladies of Chaste Treasure.
Good evening, everyone! Welcome to our Christmas extravaganza. And for those of you celebrating, happy second night of Hanukkah. Like me, I'm wearing a Christmas hat. It's Christmas special. I'm Lady Rosaline Howard.
I'm Lady Isabel Folderoy.
Lady Evangeline Conde Marchioness de Aquitaine.
And I am Donna Catalina Totalina Contessa de Malagranna.
And together we are Chaste. Oh God, that's why we can't sing live. Otherwise known as Pretty Women Who Sing for Tips for Charity. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. A good portion of your tips from this evening's show will go to benefit Women Against Abuse, who our holiday concert last year benefited. Yay! We love them. They help not only women, but men who are all victims of domestic violence. And with the plague going around, it gets stressful. But anyway, on a lighter note, hello, ladies! Happy holidays!
Buon Natale!
So, have any of you gotten any good holiday presents yet?
Oh, I did actually. Got it right here. It is, it's a little Arthur from Avatar: The Last Airbender. My lovely fiance got him for me, so love him.
Adorable. What about the other two of you?
I actually received a gift from Lady Catalina.
Oh!
It was a beautiful pink mug that goes with my beautiful pink dress.
How perfect. It's always good to coordinate. It's always good to accessorize. Oh, hello, Patricia Goldberg. We love you too. Otherwise known as my mom. Hi, Mom. Awkward. Hello, Kit. Good evening to you as well. Catalina, did you get any presents yet?
I have not received any gifts yet, but the 12 days of Christmas has not started yet, and I anticipate celebrating every single one of those 12 days in a row, getting very expensive gifts from boys. So, boys, you can give me very expensive gifts.
By donating
to
treasure. PayPal.me, Trace Treasure. I received a gift, actually, from my mom. It was a new vacuum cleaner, because I like things that suck.
That sounds quite on brand.
It's true. It's true. And, you know, when you like it doggy style, things get messy.
They really do. They really do.
Oh! Michael Hamilton says, Lady Isabel, since you now have a pet flying bison, what element would you bend?
I know for me, I would definitely be a water bender. I've always been very attracted to the water, especially like in the Pokemon games. I always picked the water starter Pokemon. So I've always felt connected to the water. So yes.
What about the rest of you? If you were a Avatar: The Last Airbender tribe, what would you be?
A firebender. I like it hot.
Oh, spicy.
I'm also very aggressive.
In pink.
It's a lot of
pink.
I'm like a ginger cat.
What about you, Catalina?
I would say that I would be an airbender because I'm full of hot air.
That's valid. I feel like I have to be a waterbender simply because my husband was in the Last Airbender movie and he was a waterbender.
That's right.
In fact, he was in the movie with one of the artistic directors from the New Jersey Renaissance Fair.
Who I believe was an earthbender, and none of us said earthbender, so I don't know if he's going to be sad.
No. He was a waterbender.
Oh, was he
my
really?
husband?
There you go.
Aye, 'tis true. What a very strange subject to be discussing on a Christmas special.
Christmas.
I don't
All
know.
thanks
never know.
to Appa.
Merci, Appa.
I don't know.
Lady
I've got a
Catalina,
little
though,
snowman. What?
You have a gift on the way, Lady Catalina, and it is going to be quite funny.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I can't spoil anything.
Terrifying.
I think it's hilarious.
I don't like where this is going.
Well, Catalina, you are getting apparently 12 whole kisses for
I
you from
love
Kit.
them. And right now they have to be socially distant, so I'll take them.
Yes, we'll take them from afar. Kiss,
From
kiss,
afar.
kiss, kiss, kiss from afar.
I had to count it out.
Would that make it the 12 days of Kissmas instead?
Wait,
Is that a Hallmark
why?
Oh, Yes.
It should be.
It should. We'll ask Fraulein Elsa later if the 12 Days of Kissmas is a Hallmark movie or not. For she is the one that discusses with Master Shakespeare about all of the Hallmark movies every Tuesday at 3 o'clock.
Speaking
need
of
a,
kisses, though, has anybody tried the new? There's a new special Hershey Kisses that is sugar cookie flavored. It
What?
is the best Hershey Kisses. Go out and try them. They're like crack. They're so
That
addictive.
sounds delicious.
I mean, I like shoving things in my mouth, especially chocolate.
Don't we all?
Oh yes.
So,
I
I'm
think we
assuming
should
that's
have a
Elsa
Hallmark-
saying that there is not a Hallmark movie called the 12 or the whatever I said, Kissmas.
So we can make a Chaste Treasure Hallmark movie.
I feel like we would not be appropriate for the Hallmark
No.
channel.
Fine,
Maybe
let's do it for
Netflix.
ourselves.
Netflix.
Netflix,
It was a Netflix movie, The 12 Kisses of Christmas, starring Chase Treasure.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a bad idea.
That is a very bad idea,
wonderful
but hilarious. A hilariously bad idea. Oh my. Hello, people out in Facebook and YouTube land. We hope that you are having a good holiday. Do you out in Facebook land and YouTube land have any holiday traditions that you enjoy?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Yes. What about you, ladies?
Are we
Do you
waiting
have
for
any
responses?
holiday traditions that you enjoy?
Go ahead, Isabel.
Well, my family, we always, when we decorate our Christmas tree, we always listen to 2 CDs. One is the Phil Spector Christmas album, which it's a great CD, though he's a total creep. And then also the South Park Christmas CD, with such wonderful songs like Mr. Hanky the Christmas Pooh.
Mr. Hanky,
Mr.
the Christmas Pooh.
Have you ever heard Dead, Dead, Dead? Because that's not on the TV show. It's only on the CD. It's all about how you should celebrate people while they're here because everyone's going to die. Great. It's
Amazing.
a hilarious Christmas song. Yes.
That's amazing. My favorite song from that particular episode is the I'm a Jew, a lonely Jew on Christmas. Let's see. Megas88 is watching Pinky and the Brain Christmas special. Yes! And Klaus on Netflix. I do love Pinky and the Brain. I just
I
was
love
catching up on the
Klaus.
Animaniacs. Mallory Thrash watches the animated How the Grinch Stole Christmas while decorating the tree. I have a holiday tradition. Yes, exactly. As my mom posted, we always have Chinese food and watch A Muppet Christmas Carol because it is the best Christmas Carol ever. Michael Caine's performance against Muppets really deserved an Oscar because he's
The
amazing.
David Bowie little drummer.
Listen, that's interesting that Donald you say this because my Christmas tradition is I watch the Will Ferrell, John C. Reilly version where they are making fun, like lovingly making fun of that. It is spot on. Try and find it. It is incredible. It is so funny.
Ooh, David Hart likes eggnog from scratch.
Ooh.
With lots
I know
of
it says from
bourbon.
scratch, but I thought it said from crotch, and I apparently now can't read.
It's eggnog. That's what we're calling that now.
I see
Corey-
somebody else also has kibasi. My family, we also do kibasi, though we do it on Christmas Eve.
Close enough. Yes. That's always good. Fraulein also says, yay, kielbasa! I just added the Muppet
Okay,
on.
what we do is every Christmas Eve we all open a present, which is always new pajamas to wear for Christmas morning. And we usually watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and The Grinch, and then we put up our stockings.
No.
But I get to do it in new PJs.
When
I love a good cozy PJ.
When I was a wee little girl, I used to love Rudolph so much that I used to pretend I was Rudolph, and I made everyone in my entire life call me Rudolph. I would sit in a vehicle with my parents, and it would be foggy, and I would go, and they'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, I'm helping light away the fog. And I would literally be Rudolph.
That's amazing. Let's see. Mallory has Christmas tea, aka an excuse to eat lots of cookies and drink tea for lunch. You know what, Mallory? Right now, in the middle of a pandemic, you don't need any excuse to eat tea and cookies because goodness knows I've eaten enough cookies for about 12
Every
people.
meal.
Kit says scratch the eggnog. He'll just take the bourbon.
Yeah, crotch the eggnog.
Shut up. Listen, I don't understand English.
You have
I
no
know.
excuse. You hear it from me.
Oh my. Oh my. Evangeline, your French accent is very hard to hear. So make sure you enunciate loudly so that everyone at home can hear.
I will do my best.
Oh my. Oh, ladies. Visiting. Oh, Dickens Village and Macy's Holiday Light Display in Philly. That is amusing. My husband was Santa's boss for a while there. But they're not open anymore. Stupid pandemic. Meh. Let's see. Curtis says, as a Marine standing watch too many times on Christmas, I remind my kids that there is always someone not with their family tonight and to be thankful, which is true. So many of us this year cannot be home with their families. But thank goodness for lovely things like the interwebs. So we can see each other zoomed to whatever location we wish to be. So thank goodness for technology, right? Can we imagine if we were actually during the Renaissance? It would be awful. Anyway.
This would all be in letter form.
We'll just write missives to each other in harmony. Catherine says, where is the best place to send you fan art? I've had inspiration recently. Oh, that's very exciting. Catherine, if you or any fans, if you can scan it into your lovely computer devices and email it to us at chastetreasure@gmail.com. That is the best way to get in touch with us, and we can therefore forward it to any lady possible. It's much better than the slow snail mail at the moment because, yes. Go with the emails.
Fan art.
Emails, yes. But I love fan art, Catherine. I'm very excited.
Where's our fan fiction?
Yes.
Oh.
Where is it?
You all need to get on that, everyone. Fan fiction next. Rosaline and Isabel are going to be doing something with puppies. We know that. Yes. Catalina, there's going to be a lot of sauce involved.
Right. Lady Rosaline knows how it goes with Captain America and Wolverine. So. we read a fic. We'll send it to you.
You can thank Lady Morgan for that one, and I can never unsee it. We don't need to go into that now, but we can never unsee it. But ladies, we should really get this show started. And we've already talked about eggnog.
Started?
Like a song, because we've already talked about eggnog coming out of someone's crotch. So I feel like this song is only appropriate. This is the O Come Medley by Fräulein Elsa, Lady Morgan, and Lady Julie, written by Fräulein and Lady Morgan. This is definitely rated PG-13. This show is not appropriate for children. Take it away, Elsa!
Come, 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 come. Let's sing a parody. Come, 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 come.
That's what you came to see. Come, 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 come,
come, come, come.
Irreverent revelry. Come, 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 come.
Here we come a-strumpeting among the leaves so green. Here we come a-twerking so rare and fair and keen. Love and joy come on you, and on you, and you, and you. Just hear those balls a-jingling, ring-ting-tingling too.
Come on, it's lovely weather for a hot time together with you.
Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you.
Hey, bitch.
Invite them all straight over for a little slap and tickle with you.
And you.
Oh, come, I'm not just a flirt.
I don't think that's appropriate.
Please stick your
Maybe
face
not.
up underneath my...
I saw 3 ships come sailing in on Christmas Day,
With the captain and his seamen on Christmas Day in the morning. There were seamen all around the bed and seamen on the floor. Seamen in the bathroom and behind the closet door. Oh, come all ye sailors, soldiers, saints, and Scotsmen. Oh, come ye Jack Sparrows and Marble heroes. Come and undress me, I'm wearing 7 layers.
I'm getting very sweaty.
My hair's so freaking messy. Oh, come unlace my corset. Please strip me down. Oh, come upon my
Julie,
clean
we've talked
soft
about this.
face.
This is not appropriate.
I brought a towel
Fine,
so
I'll keep
we
going.
can clean the place.
Come and undress me. The Renaissance is sexy. Who cares about history anyway? Anachronistic cosplay. Italian to Elizabethan. We love you all.
Elsa is coming, she's clucking like a
Elsa,
hen.
you too.
And when she is finished, please go goose her
I lost
again.
complete control.
And when you're finished goosing her, show her your fine cock. And when you show your plumage, you can have the whole flock. Have the whole
This is
flock.
why England does
Have
not
the whole
historically
flock.
get along with
Have the
Germany and
whole
France,
flock.
because you're all
Have
crazy.
the whole flock.
Joy
Have the whole
to the world, Chaste treasure comes,
And you can bring your toys, your dildos and vibrators, your cock rings and your handcuffs, whatever Santa brings. We're down for anything. We're all here. Some of us are queer, spreading some joy. And let's unwrap us Christmas morning. I'm feeling very horny. From our tits to our ass, here's a toast to class. Happy holidays to you. Oh, come.
Oh,
Fantastic.
I have
Elsa and Morgan, you did a
Oh my God.
splendiferous job on that song, and it's funnier the more times I watch it.
I have never laughed so hard backstage in any of these ever. Like, it was embarrassing. It was
Just look at all your
embarrassing.
accolades. I don't know what side we're on. There we go. Look at all the accolades. And we'd love to thank our sponsors today. We have 3 wonderful sponsors who are bringing this episode to you. The first of all being the Alabama Medieval Fantasy Festival, which we have had the pleasure of performing at since their 2nd season. They will hopefully be having a festival this upcoming year. Fingers crossed, depending on the plague. March 6th and 7th in 2021 in the Kingdom of Dragoncroft. So please do visit their brand newly updated website at www.almff.com for more information on ticketing and such. So yes, yeah, I have no words after that one. It's so good. It's just so good. Tiffany says, Fräulein Elsa is definitely my Christmas wish. Forget gift wrapping her and putting her under my tree. I will take her as is. Elsa, backstage, do you hear that? And I definitely do need to give a special shout out to Fräulein Elsa, as she is the one who edited and put together all 6 of these Christmas videos for us, which is twice as many as usual in only 50% more time. So I know she was pulling her hair out. But if you ever need a video editor, call up Elsa.
She's who you call.
Not Ghostbusters.
Who are you gonna call? Fräulein.
Fräulein Elsa. Da, 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 da.
Yes, but it's played on tubas.
And in an oompa. Donald Gavis says, Lady Elsa's fanfic involves sausage. Of course it involves sausage. Lady Elsa wants to write a whole song about sausages of the world. So of course it involves sausages and it involves cock, and maybe together. Who knows? Really. Who knows? But yes, please, part of your tips tonight are going to Women Against Abuse, and another large part is going to Fräulein Elsa for all that she does for us, and we don't have enough money to compensate her because no fares. So, so please help us out and help us help Elsa for all the hard work she puts into this. Oy vey! Happy Christmas! So yes, if you do want to tip us, please go to paypal.me/chasetreasure. Right down there. Put your tip in our chest that I don't have because I'm flat. Anyway.
Me too!
Yay!
I win!
So the O Come medley can be found on our Ho 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 holiday CD Irreverent Revelry, which can now be found on all streaming services, including Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, YouTube, wherever you stream your music. You can find all 4 of our CDs. There's my butt right in the middle. Look at it. Look at my tiny little butt. It's so cute in the Hanukkah sock. And there's all 4 of our CDs, yes. And the CDs are $15 a piece. Plus, if you want them shipped, there is a $4 shipping fee because, well, mail is expensive. So please do send us an email at chasetreasure@gmail.com or go to paypal.me/chasetreasure and pay us $15 per CD plus $4 shipping. And you too can gift some CDs for the holidays. Yay, Itty Bitty Committee! Yes. Sorry, Contessa, you are not a member of the Itty Bitty Titty Committee, and neither are you, Isabel. But
You're not.
I'm pretty.
Are you a member, Isabella?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, I am.
Sorry,
I've got
Contessa.
nothing.
You gotta hold it down for all of us.
I will. I brought 4 these for you. 2 in each.
Thank you.
Aww.
Thank you.
Wow.
I need the support. No, literally, if I don't have the support, I have no boobs.
What is this the opening segment of this?
I lost my mind a long time ago, ladies. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. Any of you want? Oh, my mom loves my puns. Thank you, Mom. I learned them from watching you.
That's what moms are for.
Ladies, do any of you have any questions or queries about what we've been up to? Contessa's lost it.
What is your favorite holiday food?
Ooh.
What is
our favorite holiday food? Uh-oh, and she's frozen.
I think I might have mentioned this before, but my family, we celebrate Hanukkah and Christmas. So on Christmas, my aunt comes over and she brings a kugel, and it's the special Christmas kugel. So it kind of blends the two, but that is probably my favorite holiday food, is the Christmas kugel.
What is in a Christmas kugel as someone who has had regular kugels?
It just is a regular kugel, but it's on Christmas, so it's the Christmas kugel. She only makes it once a year, and it was for Christmas.
Because I'm just imagining like a special Christmas kugel with like a layer of cherries and then a layer of those like green, gross dyed cherries or something.
Yes, she did try that one year. She put like little red and green like jelly bits in there, and it was really bad. And so we just went back to the traditional regular kugel for Christmas. So yeah,
that's amazing. Ooh, Ro Heron, I'm probably saying that horribly wrong, likes tamales for Christmas.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, thank you, Curtis. Yes, Cleopatra likes pizzelles. Yes. I also like kugel.
I don't know.
And latkes. I mean, latkes are great. What have I been eating all of? Oh, the ye old Trader Joe's had an advent calendar made of cocktail truffles. Oh. I've been enjoying that.
Ooh. Speaking of advent calendars, I got one for my puppy Joey, and we do advent every night, and it is the best thing ever. I've been documenting it with videos every night and getting so excited and pawing at the little advent calendar, waiting for a little meaty treat from it. So adorable.
Oh, David Hart likes pecan and pumpkin pie. What about you, Contessa? And Evangeline, it was your question, but...
Oh, I will say the pizzelles is close. I almost think pizzelles, but I have to say the panettone. A nice panettone, real spongy, and then a cup of espresso to go with it. Dip it in just a little bit. Oh, so good.
I've gone through 2 panettones since we got them in.
But you think they're so big, you think it's gonna take a lot. No, a week later they're gone.
Ooh, chicken soup and matzo ball soup. My family makes the best matzo ball soup, and I would put anyone to the test. Granted, I don't make it; my sister does. So, Evangeline, do you have a favorite holiday?
I do, but they're not as like traditional, really, as anyone else's. I love white chocolate covered Oreos that they like only sell during Christmas time.
Yes,
that's perfect.
I eat the whole box, and also
why not?
You can get at ye old Walmart these tiny pumpkin pies. They're like this big. And they're just these little itty bitty pumpkin pies. And it's a problem because they sell them so you only eat like 2 and I eat like 30. And it's
serving size 1. Nope.
No.
Lies. Let's see what other people over here say. We've got Panettone is life. Yep, I agree. Anthony Medici likes baked lasagna.
Yes.
Oh, and Gary likes German-style apple pancakes.
Oh my goodness, that sounds good.
That sounds delicious. So those are a family tradition to get a box of those during the Christmas holidays. I'm not sure of what, but any of those sound good.
I think that was the Oreos.
Yes.
Maybe. Yes. We're gonna go with the Oreos. So ladies, any wishes for our fans before we have to turn it over to the next group? Hello, Tommy!
I wish everyone to have a happy and safe holiday season. Stay safe. Try to avoid seeing other people in person if possible. Just keep everyone safe. That is my wish. Everyone has a happy and healthy and safe holiday season.
I'll concur with that. That way.
My wish for everyone. Oh wait, which way are we going?
You got it. Go ahead.
Oh, me. Okay. I just wish for everyone as well to be safe and happy and healthy, but also for those who cannot be with their families because they are ill. I just wish a quick healing and just love and joy and just any kind of healing magic they need.
I would like for everyone this holiday season and into the new year to stay spicy.
That's good. I mean,
along with all the nice things you said, I'm just adding on. I'm backing off of yours.
that's fair. That's fair. Yes.
Don't let yourself back too much. You're gonna flash the screen.
Hello. Tommy's wishing for you under his tree, Catalina.
I told you already. I will fit. I will. It will work.
So, ladies, on that note, we do have to throw it to the next group. But thank you all so much for coming tonight, supporting all of us for almost an entire year. We've been doing this insanity online, and we really appreciate it. So I'm going to send good wishes out to all of those who are struggling right now, whether it be financially, mentally, or due to illnesses. Just hoping for peace for all of you, and health and goodwill and happiness. It is a very difficult time, and I know that all of the ladies, I think it's safe to say that we've all gone through a bit of sadness and health issues through all of this as well. So we've been there, and we hope that our little silliness every other week can bring a bit of joy into your lives that otherwise might be a bit depressing right now. So with that note, I'm Lady Rosaline Howard.
I'm Lady Isabel Folderoy.
I'm Lady Evangeline Jolie Noel.
And I'm Spicy.
And the next song is entitled Chaste Treasure.
Chase treasure, chase treasure, chase treasure, that's us. We're here to sing for you, plus we have nice boss push-ups. We're so chaste, full of grace.
What I swear is true.
If you quest beneath my dress, I'll prove it to you. Dashing in these hoops, you know you want to ride in a chariot with us by your side. We'll make Bob's tail ring, and he'll say, all right. What fun it is to ride and sing with the Chase Treasure tonight. Oh, Chase Treasure, Chase Treasure, Chase Treasure, that's us. We're here to sing for you, plus we have nice busts and butts. We're so chaste, full of grace, what I swear is true. If you quest beneath my dress, I'll prove it to you.
Or I won't prove it. Either way, we're going to have some fun.
Oh, that was my face!
It was your face.
So happy. I'm not going to lie. That made me so happy.
I won't lie, it's completely ridiculous, and all I could hear every time that laugh happened was tequila! Oh, hello, all you wonderful humans, and look at these beautiful women with me. I'm so excited. Oh, welcome to the second half hour of our very weird, but very wonderful and festive, to say the very least, Christmas extravaganza. My name is Lady Catherine Townsend.
I'm Lady Lucrezia Franco.
And I'm Lady Julie d'Aubigny of France.
And together, we're going to get really weird this half hour. I'm so happy to be back. Hello, gorgeous ladies. How are both of you this evening?
Oh, I'm quite well. I've been dipping into the Christmas cheer already. But I...
Cheers.
Cheers.
Mine's around here somewhere. I already drank all of the absinthe.
It makes you feel better. I still have lots of ale.
Yes, I've got
your house then.
I've got chocolate stout. It was a gift from my sweetie.
Ooh. What brand of chocolate stout is that?
I don't remember. It's something Russian. It's delicious.
Yes.
Oh no, I am
spectacular.
Come over to my gigantic palace and we can drink chocolate stout together.
Congratulations
Because-
on your spectacular palace, by the way, and your new little bit.
thank you. Oh, he's adorable. We
It's
named him after
four-legged.
the Czech composer. Yes. We keep calling him BB after Bela Bartok because that is his name, Bartok. It was Barton, and we thought that was too pedestrian, so
I like
Bartok
that,
it is.
actually.
I like Bartok.
Indeed.
And we're both musicians, so it works. I feel a little out of place because I haven't got a silly Christmas hat, not of any kind. And so I decided to put on my best Christmas scarf.
Oh, I love it.
Thank you.
I wish I'd known.
I had to go find a hat. I don't have Christmas.
I
hat.
think your hat is absolutely marvelous,
Oh,
although
thank
these
you.
ears are also fantastic.
Thank
know,
you.
I'm
And
fun.
Vicky, darling, thank you too. I was going to say I had to skin this one.
Is that a stitch that you skinned?
Maybe. Don't tell the people at the mouse place. They'll come for me.
Our Hanneman's family. Family means no one is left behind or forgotten.
No, that's why I wear them as a hat.
That's right.
You can have it with you wherever you go.
Exactly. They can't escape me whether they want to do or not.
That is the only impression that I can do. I cannot do vocal impressions, not of anyone, but I can do that one.
I was going to say, and I was very impressed by it. Cleopatra, darling, all we want for Christmas is you, you lovely creature.
Oh.
Oh, Tiffany. Thank you. Although no one ever said I was naughty. It's just me misbehaving.
You know, I spoke to Santa just about a week ago.
What did he have to
I was
say?
right? I told him I'd pay good money for that list of naughty boys.
I rather imagine he'd give it to you for free.
But I was very surprised to learn, and I actually started to argue with him about this. But apparently, all of us in Chaste Treasure are on the nice list.
You're welcome.
I said, no. Lady Catherine, what have you done?
Where do you think the inspiration for the Christmas album came from?
Oh, of course.
I made him
Silly me.
ho, ho, ho.
I think that's what he called you, darling, after all.
Let's just say I got very intimate with his very large sacks, and they weren't full of coal.
Oh, dear.
Robert, I've been bad too, darling, but I was so bad I was good.
It's the way
Yes, I said,
You're welcome.
are you certain, Santa? Are you certain I'm not on the naughty list? He said, I make the list and I checked it twice. That is a quote.
It's not all he checks twice.
Mm. So those were the other
Lucrezia.
two ladies that were with you. They were Czech.
Yes.
I believe it.
Lucrezia, my darling, how are you on the left coast?
It's warm. It's very warm. It doesn't feel like Christmas at all. It's my home in Nancy. It was always like white at this time. It's just farms. It's just covered in white.
Oh.
But here it's like palm trees and sunshine all day long. So, which is great, except at night it gets very cold. Like,
no, really?
This is up and down. It's up and down. It's like it's really hot in the day, and then it's really cold at night. And that is. But other than that, we're doing fine. I snuggled in here with my little. And now I say little, but he's bigger than me. My little puppy.
I was going to say your big beastie.
My big beastie. I had to kick him out of this room, otherwise he would be trying to steal the camera from me. So.
Yes.
I did the same with mine.
Yes, either that or he'd be trying to lick my crotch, and I don't want that right now.
Yes.
That's
oh my goodness.
Different time.
I thought it was just our Bartok. He's obsessed with my boyfriend's, packages.
Well, what can we say? They have good taste.
It's true.
No, his favorite thing is to stick his nose in my little bum, and I'm just like, he gets a smacking every time. He knows he's going to get a smacking every time, but
so perhaps it's not so much the bum as the spanking that he likes.
It must be.
Ah.
It must be.
Clever,
Very
puppy. Clever.
But no, he makes a very good pillow. He does what he's really good for.
Rosaline, since that's where her dog got his name from, Lucky. He was very
I
good
had
with her
no
as well.
idea.
Although, according to her husband, he came with that name, but then I guess she came with that name too.
Oh dear.
Yes. Yes, we'll go with that.
It works. It does.
I like it.
All the naughty ladies of Chaste Treasure are grounded. Go to mine and Lord Kit's room. My lady, one room cannot possibly contain us.
I'll go.
Whole house.
Mimi.
We need a whole house.
I was going to say all of the internet can barely contain us as it is.
I like this idea about the Pets of the Treasures photo collection.
Oh.
I feel like we could do a lovely photo shoot here with my fire and my, you can't see it, but I have a fur rug that I'm sitting on. And then we just bring our pets in and do like a calendar.
Isn't that sort of, I don't know, cannibalism or something? If the dogs pose on the fur rug.
Oh,
I'm just imagining the dogs going, I can't believe they thought this was a good idea. Sorry, mate. You know? Meanwhile, the rug's like, it's okay.
I'm fine with this. I consent. Consent is important.
But I think that's a grand idea, and we could sort of make it like a sort of an accompaniment thing. In exchange, in place of a calendar of sorts, we could have a different beastie of the month.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, whether your pet be furry or, you know, hairless or whatever else, we could sort of pop that up and make it a thing.
My pet furry or my pet furry?
I'll leave that to your discretion.
All right, very good.
Because if that's the case, we have to charge more.
It's a different calendar altogether.
Calendar.
It is, and I'm not sure we can sell it on the interwebs in public, but that's a different story too. Like I said, they can contain us. Oh, good night from Italy, Sharon, darling. Ciao, Bella.
Ciao.
You can watch the rest of this tomorrow morning with your coffee.
I didn't realize we had fans in Italy.
We have people everywhere. It's rather delightful.
Oh, what a place.
Oh, speaking of everywhere, and the palm trees you were talking about earlier, Lady Lucrezia, I was looking for Hanukkah songs for a friend of mine, as a favor for a friend of mine. And I was trying to think of ones that I already knew, that were short and that were upbeat. And one of my favorites actually came to mind, although I'd quite forgotten about it until just a couple of days ago. Have you ladies heard I'm Spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica?
Oh.
It's by Mr. Tom Lehrer.
Yes!
I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica.
Yes! Oh my god, I do know Tom Lehrer.
I've heard that. You know, the funny thing is Santa Monica is not like Jewish territory in California at all.
No. Well, I think it was just he talks about all the various Jewish holidays throughout the year, in spending them in different parts of the country.
Oh, so, nice.
He says, I'm spending Hanukkah in Santa Monica, and I'm spending something in Old St. Louis, and I don't remember. I need to actually refresh myself. But yes, he goes through all of the different he says he's spending Purim somewhere else, and etc. But it's quite diverting, and I think we should do a version of it. It's not dirty, but it is funny.
We'll have to hunt it down. He does one of my all-time favorite weird audition songs called Poisoning Pigeons in the Park.
Oh, I love that song.
I so enjoy it, and it's sort of that one that comes out of left field that when you're auditioning with it, people go, oh, she's auditioning with what now? And then you hear the song and go, oh, okay. Maybe this one is, maybe we ought to hire her just in case. I wondered where all the birds had gone. I very much enjoy him. That's so funny. I haven't thought of that bloody song in ages. Yes, Hanukkah in Santa Monica. Dear me. It's a true story.
Someone's cousin was a mayor there.
What?
It's so small. It's a part-time job.
Really?
He was also a plumber.
I rather think that was a mayor that could get things done.
Probably.
There we are.
He was like, I'll fix those pipes. I'll lay them myself.
Is Shakespeare truly afraid of you, Lady Catherine?
I don't know. He has told me as much, but then I've never asked him to elaborate. It sort of been an offhanded comment where I go, all right, and run away. And then I go, wait, was he serious?
Master Shakespeare is one of my favorite people in all the world, along with his lovely wife.
Aye, they're both glorious creatures. In fact, he just had a birthday.
Yes. 2 days past?
Yes. What's today? I don't know. I'm drinking. Who knows?
Who knows? At this point, I just say, it's COVID time. No one knows what day it is.
You know, it's another day, another non-dollar. No. We're just sort of all sitting about in funny hats. Really, this is what I do all day long. Just this is the first time the camera's on.
The first time? Are you quite certain?
No.
I was going to say, I thought I saw some of those videos on the internet.
Oh, Terry McIntyre. I miss you, beautiful creature. I'm an amazing naughty influence. You're welcome? Question mark. Every time she says something scandalous, I usually don't have time to react before the next amazing scandalous thing is said. I love you, beautiful creature, you. In a world where we're allowed to lick things again, I'm coming for you. And then you can be afraid of me like Master Shakespeare.
So wait. When you're allowed to lick things, you're coming? I thought it was the other way round.
Depends on how you do it.
Oh. You must tell me more.
Who knew? We're going to write a tutorial. That's what for the next quarantine will be.
This will be what comes out of quarantine, is your book on how to lick things and come.
Yes. That's not all that's going to come out of quarantine, but yes. But yes.
Out of quarantine, but?
But yes.
One of my favorite jokes of Master Shakespeare's is he has them do the balcony scene because it's always audience participation. And it's the stupidest joke in the entire world. But
can I segue this very quickly? We're going to leave them wanting more for just a moment. Speaking of things that you can want more of, and Santa's sack from earlier, we're going to skip to another song right now. We're going to do one of my personal favorites, and honestly, something that I think in my head has been a joke since I was very young. We're going to go to Carol of the Balls.
One of my favorites.
Hark, see the balls, sweet hanging balls, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, drinking good cheer. Toast to your friends, comes without end. Ding dong, erecting their song with Prince Edward ring. My ding-a-ling, one seems to hear words in my ear, poems from his lips and fingertips. Oh, how he pouts, raising the sound, raising his head, creaking the bed. Gaily we come to sounds of drums, songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Gaily we come to sounds of drums, songs of good cheer. Christmas is dong, ding, on again, on without end. Day's joyful tone in every home. Hark, see the balls, sweet hanging balls, all seem to say, throw cares away. Christmas is here, drinking good cheer. Toast to your friends, comes without end. Ding dong, erecting their song with Prince Edward ring. My ding-a-ling, one seems to hear words in my ear, poems from his lips and fingertips. Oh, how he pounds, raising a sound, raising his head, creaking the bed. Daily we come to sounds of drums, songs of good cheer. Christmas is here. Daily we come to sounds of drums, songs of good cheer. Christmas is dong, ding, on again, dong without end. Day's joyful tone in every home. On again, dong without end. Day's joyful tone in every home. Ding dong, ding dong, dong.
Oh, caroling with balls is always making everything better.
You know, I always wondered how people talked about the balls. I've also, little. They're all over Christmas trees. But they never call it. They always just like, oh, like the little ornaments. I'm just like, no, those are balls. They're just balls everywhere, all over your trees. And I'm just like, I always used to envy the tree. It has balls everywhere.
Covered in balls.
I mean,
balls.
You can envy them, but just know that Christmas balls from the tree bounce better than others, which is a myth. Sometimes.
Normally they shatter. But
Depends on how you do it.
Depends on how you do it. I mean, I might be kicking him a little bit, but it's fine. It's
Speaking of kicking too hard, no, this is a terrible segue. Speaking of things, we'd like to thank our sponsor for this half hour. We're going to go to Lockwood and Thorn, who are the creators of gorgeous fantasy prints. Their information is directly below me. You should check them out. They're glorious creatures, and they have an entire website's worth of wonderful things on Etsy that you should all be looking at currently, considering Christmas is coming in hot and fast. Like a great many things, actually.
I don't think it's coming yet. It's just sweating and breathing heavily.
Foreplay. That's a whole different sort of advent calendar.
It's like a teenager the first time he touches a pair of boobs.
We should make our own advent calendar and sell it on Patreon to our patrons. And it should just be called Foreplay.
Yes.
Write that one down.
We've heard it happen here. It's going to be a thing. God help us all and have mercy on our souls. And all the other things.
No.
Power and whatever else too.
I think you mean God help us, everyone.
Yes.
It's Christmas time.
There's a joke about that, but it takes too long to tell. Next time we have a fair, come see us and we'll tell it. Any good joke worth its salt is worth telling for the full 9.5 minutes. That's not all the time for 9.5 minutes, but trust me, it's awesome. Oh my goodness. So, ladies, tell me, do you have any glorious, exciting, fantastical plans for the immediate future? Because I know this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. And I'm not sad about it yet.
My glorious, fantastical plans for the immediate future involve performing. I actually get to perform over Zoom. I'm doing a murder mystery called The Kringle Capers almost every day until Christmas Day. Ooh. And then on Christmas Day, my plan is to turn another year older.
Yes, indeed. Oh, that's right. I forgot that. So see, you're living proof that Christmas comes more than once a year.
It's true.
Thank goodness, right?
Definitely more than once a year.
Thank God. That would have been really unfortunate.
It's true.
How about you, Lady Lucrezia?
The immediate future. So I started a company with a friend of mine during quarantine, and we do performances on Zoom. We do live readings of shows. So we're just working on our next one that will be coming out in January. So working on that and making little crochet bits. I make things.
Woo!
Lovely.
I literally been sitting here doing it.
You're like, I'm working this up double time.
And then much like Lady Julie on the day after Christmas, I will be turning a year older.
I was going to say, you're our 2 December babies.
Oh, I didn't realize. Happy birthday, darling.
It's a 1-2 punch, and I'm in the middle.
I get to turn 24 for the 6th time.
Well done.
I think I'll take that tactic soon.
Nay, I just always say I'm 19. I figure that gets me out of most things.
Except you can't rent a car.
Who needs a car in the Renaissance era?
That's true. I'll just take my bicycle. Oh, wait.
I'm just going to take my dog around. He's basically a pony.
I was going to say I'll just ride my man, but I like your pony better.
He's now currently 140 pounds.
Oh my God, that is a pony.
Ooh.
He's bigger than me.
Is he a cane corso? Oh, those are marvelous beasts.
Yes.
I had no idea you had one. I'm so excited.
I have lovely cane corso.
And how old is he now?
He is 1.5 years, so he has another 1.5 years of growing.
Oh.
He's starting to go out. The muscles are starting to get bigger. So yeah, you can just see them just rippling under his leg, and you're just like, oh my God, if you were a person, you would be so hot.
I don't know if you're aware, but in our day in France, there was a beast, and it was actually extremely well documented, and it was described as a very, very large black dog. And there is a theory amongst historians that this beast, because people were like, oh, it's a werewolf, but it's never talked about as a werewolf. It's described as a large black dog of unusual size, and it roamed the countryside. Well, Cane Corso were used as hunting dogs by the Romans, and there is a belief that this may have been the last descendant of a group of Cane Corso that was in Gaul, what would have been Gaul, and that this beast, I mean, you should look it up. It's called like the Beast of Avignon, I believe. Really interesting.
I have heard of that. I think they even made a movie about it a few years ago.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, it's in French. It's in French. I don't think they ever dubbed it to be a dub, because it was made in probably like the 70s. Like, it was a long time ago that they made it, but it was a beautiful French film. But no, did you? So with the Cane Corso, not only have they are hunting dogs, but the depiction of Cerberus, Hades' three-headed dog, is a Cane Corso.
It's a Cane Corso, yes.
That's a rodent of unusual size, except this is a dog of unusual size.
Yes. Well, we like most things of unusual size. Hunting rose. Lucky you. You can save on all sorts of mileage that way. You can ride it to and from work. You can ride it to Santa Monica for Hanukkah.
Exactly.
So, ladies, we're almost to the end of our time, and we're going to finish. We're going to.
All right then.
Kid, darling, hello, love. Lucrezia, you know what they say, that women are like fine wine. They get better with age. Oh, I like that.
Oh, merci, kid.
I would say the same thing to you, my darlings, on either side of me. Everyone gets better with age.
Oh, thank you.
And alcohol.
I'll drink to that.
But
I'm still sad I ran through all of my absinthe already.
So we're almost at the end of our time. We're going to finish with a very enthusiastic group round of caviar in just a moment. But before we do, ladies, do you have anything else to say to all of our adoring, glorious humans out there and everything in between?
Well,
I think I heard love in that silence. There was a deep, intense, naughty, prying, plowing love that was implied in that silence.
I mean, what I want to say is enjoy your holidays and get laid a lot, but you can't. It's a little hard to do that right now. So play with your toys and have a good holiday.
Santa's Little Helper 1, 2, and 3. Look them up. You're welcome. And Leader of the Pack. That's a good one too. How about you, Julie?
Oh, I hope everyone has a wonderful holiday, no matter what you're celebrating or when. We all need a little brightness at this time of year. So remember, it's the season of light and the season of hope. So stay safe, stay strong. I know it's hard in these dark times, but we'll get through it. We will.
Aye, and we're sending all the inappropriate loving and virtual touching that we can possibly send to all of your ways. And if you've enjoyed watching us this evening, and if you've enjoyed us, for that matter, for the last, 9 months that we've been doing this almost, please do put your tip in our virtual boxes. I believe proceeds this evening go to Women Against Abuse, which is a fantastic cause. We are selling verses. We are selling backstage passes. We're selling all sorts of glorious things in addition to CDs, and we're selling t-shirts, etc. Please check us out, because Lord knows we like to be checked out for one thing. But for another, we love and miss all of you, and we want to make certain that, even though we can't be together, you can sort of walk about with a little bit of us, sort of like my friend here. He's with me always.
I was like, Catherine, I was thinking of you when I put this hat on, because I was like, I want to reach the ball.
Yes! I sort of looked over and I was like, oh my God, twinning. So, yes, my loves, please do look us up, Personalized Verses and all those glorious things, and have a safe, wonderful, happy holiday as best as we can do in these very strange, weird times. And without further ado, let's bring in some of the other ladies, and we'll do a very quick, very weird, very fun version of Caviar. Oh, hello, Elsa. Hello, Gwendolyn.
Hello.
Sultana, ladies, assemble! I've always wanted to say that. Hi, Elsa, might we start with you for our very exciting group Caviar?
Are we going in? I'm guessing we're going in order just to make sure. Yeah.
I think that might be the easiest bit.
Okay.
And my loves, as the three of us are signing off, I am Lady Catherine.
I am a Lady Lucrezia Franco.
I am Lady Julie d'Aubigny.
And we will look for you soon. Lady Elsa, take it away.
I shall. I'll take it away. Hopefully my camera is giving me some delays, so hopefully it won't do it while I'm singing. So, caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon but to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish. I left caviar out for Santa on the mantle of my fireplace. He gobbled it up and found it tasty. Now he begs me to sit on his face. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar to a reindeer whose bright nose was a mystery. He turned me on and lit me up. Now he'll go down in history. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
Home alone, I ate my caviar, then Martha and Harry burgled my bits. They plowed through my obstacle course, and I'm why they're called the Wet Bandits. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a very fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
Je donne caviar à Père Noël parce qu'il me... I don't remember. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar to old Saint Nick. He couldn't fit down my chimney. I was good, so he bought me toys. Then I shouted out in glee. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. The virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar out for Kwanzaa, wrapped up nicely with a bow. I shared it with both Nick and Holly, and they exclaimed, ho, ho, ho. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar to some dancers, for they have the nicest butts. Now I have a backstage pass, and I'm going to crack all their nuts. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. A virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
Ole!
Yeah. And that is why we don't sing together live on StreamYard. Except for you. Almost every episode, we sing one song live, and it usually collapses at the end. But we do that just for you, to show you that we are human. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. Lady Lucrezia, Lady Catherine, Lady Julie, Well, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all of the things. Hello, my ladies.
Hello. Hello. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. I'm going to block you just for a moment there. I didn't mean to do that during our last one, Sultana, but I wanted to put up that we can actually do the show, the verses live. If people do prefer to have their verse performed, or rather shown on our shows. We have shows scheduled for a good portion of the new year. So if you would like to have your verse shown live on our show, it's just a little bit extra. There are all these add-ons that we have to all of our various things available. We have verses available. We have the backstage passes with an actual physical backstage pass that we'll send to your home. There are so many different options. So please look into that. We have many things to give you to put underneath your Christmas tree. No, Tiffany, unfortunately, I am in Delaware, and with the quarantine, I can't show up underneath your Christmas tree this year. But you never know next year. 2021, my friends.
It makes a wonderful. I mean, what do you get someone that has everything?
Me.
Speaking of Fräulein Elsa, under a tree.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Excellent.
Yeah. I have to duck down.
The best present in the world.
You're doing it.
I had to find a holiday hat. Unfortunately, I didn't realize how large it was going to stack up.
Mine has holly. Oh, wrong side.
I have a really large piece of wood.
I have a memory when I was a child. This is a perfect opportunity for this story to tell the other treasures. I remember I was in the 1st grade. I had a huge crush on this young man named Jacob. And I thought that mistletoe and holly were the same thing. I had never seen mistletoe. I was 6. I thought that holly and mistletoe were the same thing. And I remember chasing the poor child around the playground for like the entire playtime and trying to kiss him. The poor child. I traumatized him. Yes, I was like,
wrong balls.
Lady Gwendolyn, you were not at our Christmas concert last year because you were back in North Carolina, but I honored you at our Christmas concert that we actually did to raise money for Women Against Abuse by wearing giant balls underneath my dress. And came out and lifted them up. They were sparkly balls.
They're fairy. I love it.
They're never far away. But they do make a lot of fuzz start to
Those
appear
are
in
the
room.
biggest blue balls I've ever seen.
Speak for yourself. Now, Jay.
Lady Gwendolyn, weren't they Michael's blue balls, as in Michael's Arts and Crafts?
Yes, I think.
Or were they Joanne's?
I think those are Sir Michael's balls. But now they're my balls. But I have tiny balls too.
Yes, if you are interested in finding out all of the crazy inside information, buy one of our backstage passes for the next season. We start them with our very first show in the next season, which is the Louisiana Renaissance Festival reunion show. There are still tickets available for backstage passes. We're limiting it to 6 people per show. So come and get those passes as quickly as possible. And if you want the physical one to be sent under your tree, we will definitely send you a physical pass. It's just a little bit more. Gwendolyn, shake those balls again.
Oh, I threw them.
Wow, you're talented with your balls.
Wait, which
Jingle balls, jingle balls.
Do you mean these balls? I have
Those little balls,
balls.
the squiggly ones.
Wait, I have these
How
balls
many
too.
balls do you have?
Yeah, I'm wearing presents.
All the balls.
I have little bows, but I also have little jingle. Well, they go.
If you get one more, you could juggle. Or you could juggle with one hand. A lot of good things happen with one hand.
Rihanna, can you stand up a little bit? Not too much. But your head is hidden behind the...
Oh, there she is.
There she is. But that was Kit saying, it is safe to say that Lady Gwendolyn does love balls of all sizes. Ladies, Liliana, do you have any special traditions that you use for the holidays? That you practice?
Not so much. I mean, my family is very Christian, so it's mostly just Christmas and the holidays. But my biggest thing is that I love making Polar Express hot chocolate in a crock pot.
Oh.
It's literally my most favorite thing in the world. I'm so excited for it.
Served to you by dancing waiters?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are they served to you by dancing waiters? Like in
I
Polar
wish
Express, when
I
they do the hot
actually
chocolate song.
I slave in the kitchen all day for that. Like I think it's a 5-hour process of actually making the hot chocolate. I wish it was served to me by dancing waiters. I could dream.
Is it slow cook a hot chocolate?
Yes.
What makes it special? What makes it Polar Express?
So I actually went to Disney one time with my father, and they gave that to me, and I was like, I have to know the recipe. I couldn't find it anywhere. Like I scoured everywhere, like if they were like selling that, and it wasn't a thing at all. And then I found it on Pinterest. Like someone had found the recipe for it, and it's condensed milk. That's really like the secret.
That's what I add. That's
Yeah.
what I add. Yes.
Yeah.
Condensed milk and vanilla extract. That is the secret.
It's so good. Oh, it just makes me cry thinking about it.
Well, I love your hair.
And then-
It reminds me of Christmas.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't have a Christmas hat, so I was like, well, screw it. I'll just dye my hair red. Make it Christmas all the way around.
You're giving me some Ariel vibes. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Like a Little Mermaid
She's a
princess.
dream. I dream of being Ariel or Anastasia. Anastasia is.
Speaking of red,
I always wanted to be a redhead.
fabulous.
I'm lucky. I got good dreams.
Yes.
That just
matches my hat.
Yes. It does match your hat. Oh my goodness. I feel underdressed. My goodness.
I like how sparkly it is.
Oh yes, very sparkly.
not sparkly enough. This has never happened.
You have those beautiful sparkles on the top of your hat there, though.
Yeah.
I really feel like looking at your hat, I want to go watch Dr. Zhivago.
I mean, my necklace is green, so I guess that counts a bit.
Lovely.
Get all my colors, and I'm wearing my colors on my eyeballs.
Lady Gwendolyn, I want to do this. I want to poke you with my green blue hat.
Wait, no.
There we go.
We're so inviting with our holly now.
I'm hitting you with my wood.
You're poking her with your wood. Why is it green?
Oh, Lady Elsa, my beverage. I've been meaning to tell you about this.
What is this?
I got myself for the holidays. I needed a beverage, so I got pomegranate Hefeweizen. But I was disappointed to come home and only find out that it's 2.5%.
So basically, a bunch of them.
And it's quite possible because it's delicious.
So just drink the whole case.
We just got a comment from John, Lady Gwendolyn, from Oklahoma. John. He said, ladies, I wish you all a very happy holidays. It's so nice to see you again. We had some wonderful fans from our Oklahoma festival that actually flew out from Oklahoma to Pennsylvania for our concert last year.
Yes, they did. Are we lucky?
I've been having an extremely difficult year. And I have to say, it's our fans that truly get me through certain things. They've gotten me through this entire pandemic with these shows. But John and his friend Davis, they came to see us, and it just made my heart feel light, actually, for once. And that's something you'll hear again later on this evening from Lady Liliana about having a heart feel light. They made me feel like I had family that was close again. And I think that's one of the things that we're all looking for during this crazy pandemic, is that connection. And we find these connections with the people in our show. They've been so responsive and asking about backstage passes. John, when we have another OKRF show, I'm sure that will be backstage passes available. As it says here, the ladies from OKRF are appearing separately in upcoming shows. I'm on January 29th. Lady Gwendolyn's on the 26th. I don't know when Lady Julie is scheduled again. We are trying to get as many of our ladies scheduled into shows as possible in the new year. But we can only do them every 2 weeks.
I think she was in a recent one.
Lady Julie?
Yeah.
She was in Halloween.
Yes, because I haven't been in one since the OKRF one. So it'll be. It takes time.
Yes.
There's a lot of ladies in Chase Treasure now. We have a lot of us.
But this is a great way that we can all meet each other, too, because I never would have known Lady Liliana if not for this show.
I know, by the way.
I've been really wanting to meet people on the East Coast, and I know with the time difference, it's kind of difficult sometimes. But it's been so nice to meet you all.
Is this your first time with these two ladies, Sultana and Lady Gwendolyn?
Yes, I didn't. It's kind of hard because you two are so stunning, and I don't know how to handle myself sometimes, especially meeting the ladies here, and I'm like, everyone's so beautiful. I can't help myself. I can't breathe. Oh, especially
and that's why you're here.
The first time I met Lucrezia, I was literally just in I told Lady Lucrezia, every time I see her, she's an intimidating beautiful that it's you want to body that. It's just especially her soul. Her soul is beautiful.
Oh, Liliana, we think you're so beautiful that we wanted to block your face with a comment.
You know what? It's fair. I understand it. Sometimes it's just too much beauty. You need to
do this. Lady Rosaline, I'm going to try something. Give me just one moment here. Let's see if this makes it any better. Haha. Try putting that comment up again, Lady Rosaline.
There you go.
I just peek over.
Oh, wait, this way. I ate it. There we go.
Almost time for another song for our fans. And in this one, I think Sultana is in the next one. Indeed, she is. So our next selection that we recorded for you just for this holiday show is called Up on the Housetop.
Oh, here we go.
And a little bit of trivia here on Up on the Housetop. This song was actually written back in the 1800s. I didn't realize how old this song was until I started putting together the title panel for the song and looked at the person who composed it. I said, this song has been around a long time.
I'm today years old.
Today years old, exactly.
And I sang the song and I did not know this.
So Lady Rosaline, take it away.
Up on the housetop, reindeer paws. Out jumps good old Santa Claus.
Creeper.
Down through the chimney with lots of toys. Bunnies, all for the little ones' Christmas joys. Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. First comes the stocking of little Nell.
Hey, girl.
Oh, dear Santa, fill it well.
Get her done.
Give her a dolly that laughs and cries. One that will open and shut its eyes.
She's pregnant.
Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. Next comes the stocking of little Bill. Oh, just see what a glorious fill.
Oh, yeah.
Here is a hammer with lots of tacks. Also a ball as he rips that cracks. Ho, 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 who would it go? Ho, 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 who would it go? Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Speaking of, what are you getting for Christmas?
A new puppy.
I am getting a bottle of Brut champagne. Sultana?
Laid. Up on the housetop, click, click, click. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick. That dick. Okay.
I believe you put that in. I should know better than to leave certain things in there for you because you'll use them.
I will use all the bloopers wherever I can. But you said that it went so perfectly with your. Believe it or not, I'm going to let you in on a little video editing trivia. So you sent me two versions, and the words when you said that were actually on one version, and the version I had you singing was a different version. But you just went like yes, and it looked like you said that dick as you went yes. Our eyes and our ears can do this weird, amazing thing. You ladies were wonderful. I loved it. I'm so happy.
You're magical.
You're so beautiful. I did love the colors.
Yeah, I really liked your lipstick, actually. What kind of lipstick did you use in that?
Oh, mine.
Yeah.
You're going to be surprised. Okay, the base is actually just a neutral matte, and then I added eyeshadow on top.
Oh, see, that was so cool. I love the shimmer effect of it. It was really cool.
Because I didn't have any red.
So Thomas' makeup is almost always a work of art. Speaking of works of art, I want to thank our sponsor, Lockwood and Thorn, original fantasy artwork, prints on mugs as well, for sponsoring that particular song in this episode. So thank you so much, Lockwood and Thorn. Please check out their merchandise on Etsy. They decided they wanted to support us, and we want to make sure that our fans support them as well. So thank you, Lockwood and Thorn. Ooh, there we go.
Can I share what my favorite thing about that last song was?
What was your favorite?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, please.
Yes, the fact that they're all the original lyrics, except for what we add in the middle. Those are the lyrics. We didn't change anything. That's just how that song is.
Well, you have to admit that most things seem pretty run-of-the-mill. Our Chaste treasure minds have a tendency to take them to places that they're not supposed to go.
And now you went there with us.
Day.
You're welcome.
I don't know how many times I've been in board meetings for the children's theater that I'm on the board for, and I have been told this is not a Chaste treasure concert.
You can't help it, right? Is it just
everything is a Chaste treasure concert? Everything. How about you, Liliana? Do you have this problem? I know you're one of our newest members. Have you been in a situation where you automatically go to the Chaste treasure moment?
It's a Chaste treasure moment in like the sense of like you say something like inappropriate when you shouldn't, or like.
Well, where
it's all the time. It's all the time for me nowadays because Chaste treasure has completely changed my mindset on like the way that I go about certain situations, like especially comedy wise. And I forgot why I went to, but it was an event like where there was like children everywhere, and I think we were playing D&D like Dungeons and Dragons with them, and I had so many jokes with the character that I was playing, and I was like, this is not the time for this situation. Don't do it.
You just have to swallow those words when they start to come out of your mouth. You're like, not today, maybe not today.
Like having a body show and then a family show and then another body show, like sandwiched in between. Just you're like,
My dog is asleep in the room with me and he's snoring and I don't know if you can hear it, but that's why I'm like, what's going on? Because I feel like, and I'm like, are you all right?
Oh, puppy.
Lady Gwendolyn.
Yes, I noticed in the very first group of ladies, someone had a Appa. What was it? What did she have? If
Appa?
So fast? Yes, Appa. That is the name of my dog.
As in the air nomad.
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
You made my day. You made my day.
For him, he's a lab husky mix. He's just so big and he lounges a lot, and it was a good name because he's got very light colored eyes and he's this like sandy, dirty blonde color, so it works for him.
Yip yip. Oh.
Yes, we tell him that all the time when we want to go outside. We say yip yip, Appa, let's go.
I'm kicking up. Okay, sorry.
I happen to stalk Lady Gwendolyn on Snapchat just to see all of the pictures of the dog. Actually, Twilight Elsa, I'm going to speak of myself in the third person here for a moment because my Namuti, Frau Lydia, is watching this show this evening, and I have asked for a puppy for Christmas. I pushed up the timeline for Hanukkah, but it has not happened yet. There are still several days left. But since I actually do celebrate Christmas, I would accept one for Christmas. I would like a puppy.
What kind of puppy?
Any.
Yes.
Any puppy. Give it to me. Hand it to me, please.
My dream puppy, if I have to be specific when it comes to breeds, I've always wanted an Italian Greyhound. I also had another idea. I wanted 3 dogs. I wanted an Irish Wolfhound, an Irish Setter, and a Scotty dog, and I was going to name them all after characters from the Scottish play. There was going to be Macduff, Banquo, and Fleance.
So cute.
But that would require getting an Irish Wolfhound, and I don't think I have the room for it right now.
Oh, it is a big puppy.
Didn't the Irish Wolfhound win one of the dog shows this year at Thanksgiving?
They have?
I think it might have. Big dog. Big dog.
But in all honesty, I will be an adopt, don't shop kind of girl. I will go to the ASPCA here in Delaware, or another company called Faithful Friends that does a lot
Yes,
of
our sweet Arthur was a stray. Him and his brother were brought in together. They're about 2 years old. Very, very sad. I feel so bad for the baby, but he's doing quite well. Very happy now.
My previous puppy was a mixed breed that was rescued. The one that we have now, not so much. He's from a breeder, and he is 100% purebred Muppet. Huh?
What kind of dog?
He is a Boston Terrier, but I like to say that he is 100. He is the snarfiest, derpiest,
and their eyes do this.
Yes, his one eye goes this way, and his name is Doodle.
How did you do that? That is a beautiful trick.
That was actually very impressive. Hey.
Wait, hold on. Lady Gwendolyn, can you make them go in opposite directions? Let's see if I can do this. I haven't done this in a while. Let me look in the camera.
Yes, just the two on the top. On top, it's the eyes. I can't do anything like that with the eyes. I can do this.
That's very nice. That's how I can't do that repetitively. I have to attempt. I have to like sit and really think about it.
It is genetic, actually. Not everybody can.
First thing, we have evolved into the stupid human tricks. And I have to ask Catherine Smolin, what is an Iggy? I don't know what kind of dog an Iggy is.
Iggy.
Yeah, an Iggy or a dachshund. I do love dachshunds. I had a boyfriend named Oscar. He was a dachshund.
Oh.
He was a Wiener dog.
My mother's coworker had one named Diogi.
My friend's dachshund's name is Cashew.
He's like yummy.
He's like a little dirty blonde, little cashew. He's so small.
Oh, Lady Liliana.
Ours is called Doodle.
Do I finish
Liliana.
with you? Oh, absolutely. I would love that. That is so sweet.
And this is Lockwood and Thorn. These are our sponsors for this last part of the show, or this portion that we have been doing. Ladies, we are coming down to the last few minutes of our portion. Yes, Lockwood and Thorn. We have 5 minutes left, and I want to open up to our audience who hasn't been as talkative in this group.
Yes,
Audience, question for us. Oh, John, David.
I can't see them at all.
Oh, John, I hope you have an oh holy night this holiday season.
Oh, Donald Gaither says it looks like Iggy is short for Italian Greyhound. I do love Italian Greyhounds.
Oh,
I love Italian everything.
Someone in my community has a really pretty one named Fresca, and she always comes to say hello.
Oh, so beautiful.
Wait, is that what people call like the salt water drinks, like the sparkling water? I don't drink it.
Fresca
Yeah.
is a soda.
Fresca, yes.
I was like, I don't understand the concept of sparkling water. I'm like, it tastes like salt water. It tastes like you got a cup of salt water from the sea and you were like, drink it. Sounds good for you.
Sparkling water. Fresca is Diet Coke's or Coca-Cola's version of like a grapefruit soda. It's got sweetener in it. Yes, but LaCroix, that is your sparkling water there, and I love it.
That's what I was thinking of.
If it's not sweet, I don't want it.
In Italy,
salt water.
But usually, if they're like trying to translate into English, they will say, "Do you want the water with the gas?"
That's or the things of gas, which is without gas. We have a question from Lady Rosaline that she wants to know what our favorite holiday movie is.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yes. I'd say for me, Just Friends, because my celebrity crush is Ryan Reynolds, and that was the first movie I ever saw with him in it, and it's one of his movies that like skyrocketed his career. But it's just so cute.
It is a cute one. I like that one.
Lady Gwendolyn?
Can I answer the Nutcracker? I know it's not a movie.
It is, actually.
But I know what you mean.
A few years ago, they were showing multiple Nutcrackers on Bravo every night leading up to Christmas from all over the world.
I love that.
That was my favorite Christmas holiday ever because I used to be a dancer like Lady Gwendolyn as well. I love
Thanksgiving. Bravo used to show all the Cirque du Soleils on Thanksgiving or New Year's, and I used to watch those. Mm-hmm.
Hallmark's Christmas Waltz, yes. If you're interested, by the way, fans that are watching tonight, every Tuesday leading up to the holidays, so we only have 2 more, I appear with Shakespeare Approves on his page for his coffee break, which is Fräulein Elsa's Hallmark Christmas Hour. So please come and join us on Tuesdays at 3 p.m. with Herr Shakespeare. I'm going to end this little bit of the discussion with saying not my favorite holiday movie, but my favorite holiday song, which comes from a movie. And it just so happens to be the next song that we have lined up, which is going to be our transition. So I absolutely love Meet Me in St. Louis. And when Judy Garland sings, Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas.
I love her.
Really. Every single time. When I was a child, we moved a lot. And so the idea of not being around the people I loved at Christmas was very familiar to me.
Same.
And I think it's very familiar to everyone this particular holiday season because we're all going to be more separate than usual. So I'm ready. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye for the evening. Our half hour has gone by so quickly.
Yes, it has.
And I don't want to say goodbye, but I know that through the years, we'll all be together.
I wish you all the happiest of New Year.
I love your faces.
Get together for our shows next year.
We will hopefully be together again very soon, and we'll fly out to California and visit Lady Liliana.
Yes.
And,
like the Christmas tree on Lady Elsa's head, it'll be lit.
So I'm just going to say goodbye, and we're going to go through the circle. Go clockwise to the circle. I am Fräulein Elsa von Berg.
My name is Lady Gwendolyn Thorne.
My name is Lady Liliana.
And I am still Sultana Lila.
Yes. And now, fare thee well, my friends. We have been this portion of Chaste Treasure. We leave to you. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. And then our last group.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away.
Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore.
Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
The years we all will be together, if the fates allow.
Until then, we'll just have to muddle through somehow. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more.
Someday soon we all will be together.
If the fates allow,
Hang a shining star
upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Feliz Navidad.
Oh, that was so special.
Oh, hello. Hello there. I was sorry, I was lost in my holiday cheer.
Oh, that was glorious. Well, good day, friends, and welcome to the final half hour of Chaste Treasure, Ladies Unlaced Holiday Edition and whatnot. So cool. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Lady Morgan of Spencer.
Hi, I'm Lady Arabella Proudmore.
I'm Lady Agnes. Oh, sorry, you go first.
Nope, do it. Do your thing.
Hola, I am Lady Estefania, la Marquesa de Esperanza.
And I'm Lady Agnes.
I just want to share this really quick before we get into the. Oh my God, that was gorgeous. Yes. I just want to say that we're Chaste Treasure, and we're here to roast your nuts better than Bob Cratchit. I hope that you're ready for this. All right. Well, thank you to our wonderful sponsor. I'm going to mess up this name, and I apologize in advance. I'm going to say Roherins because it sounds like Rohirrim in my mind. So Roherins Raiment and Regalia, which is a wide selection of fully customized garb and clothing and fair attire. And you can check out their stuff at the Facebook that is listed right down there. But Estefania's like, I'm over here.
Well, welcome, ladies, and wonderful. That was such an excellent version of that song, Lady Estefania. I loved it.
Oh, thank you. You know, we worked really hard on it.
Yes, clearly.
That's one of my absolute favorite Christmas songs, hands down, without question. Just.
Did we wanted to do something that would make everybody go.
It definitely made me go backstage. So
I was like, when you guys hit that, those harmonies, I was just like, don't cry, I just did my makeup.
I would agree with that. I love. When I got a chance to visit them very briefly, when I pre-pandemic went over to the West Coast to visit for my honeymoon, it was one of my favorite things. Is just the way that you harmonize, the three of you harmonize together just so well and so like tight and locked together. And it's really something to aspire to for all the randomness that we do over here. So great job.
Thank you. And that is a great compliment. Thank you. I know when we first met you, we were all like, we got to do really well. You know? But I'm happy that you enjoyed it.
Yes, definitely. Yes. We're all, don't worry, we're all idiots here.
I was going to say, they let me join this group, so you're fine.
You're hilarious, Arabella. I'm waiting for, in the next 30 minutes, for you to break out some kind of horrible pun that will be very clever, but very like...
If you give me the chance, it will happen.
I'm ready. I mean, you were making Bob Cratchit jokes, but let's get the Scrooge in there. Let's figure out those puns. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Welcome, ladies. I love that Arabella showed up in her gaming chair. That's like my favorite thing right now.
100%.
I am loving that mask too.
Oh, thank you. I felt like my gift to all of you today would be to hide my face. Just kidding. No, it was Christmassy. It was beautiful. I couldn't help it. When I saw it, I went, this is exactly the festive touch I needed.
It's quite lovely, and it does work. It works really nicely for
I love it.
what you're doing.
Well, thank you. I figured I've had a gimmick every show so far. I've had a beard on the first one, a witch hat on the second one, so why not a mask this time?
You know, I was going to wear a beard today too, because this hat actually came with a beard.
Oh.
But it was a little weird though, and it was making my face all weird. Like
it is very itchy when you're not used to it, and it gets up your nose. The first time I wore a beard, I was like, why? Why is this here?
That happens when my cat slips across my larynx too. Yes. Breathing in her fur and it gets in my nose. Lizard had a crush on you?
Oh my gosh.
That's adorable.
Is that a euphemism? Is that something I'm not aware of?
I hope all the lizards have a crush on me.
Yeah.
No, we'll get this time.
I want to get that. I have to do the little tongue thing now.
I want to put that in a tagline of some kind of email. I want to put it in like, Chase Treasure, we're attractive to lizards. Like, I don't know why. All right, ladies, we do have our first audience question, and it is from our friend Jason Pyle. So he says, I've got a question. What are your favorite gifts? Ooh. I have thoughts, unless somebody else wants to go first.
Go for it.
Away, Lady Morgan.
Yeah. So I've got two. The favorite gift that I've ever received just came to mind because this was the final day for the charity race group that I belong to. So my sister for Christmas last year got me a membership to the Harry Potter running club. Ooh. And they have these fabulous medals, was the lightning has struck the Potterhead Running Club 2020. Like these really cool medals, and I've run 800 miles this year.
Congratulations!
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Yeah, over the course of a year. Like it's not like I went a single day, but like
I have run 0 miles this year because I don't run.
I think I've run like 2 miles this year.
All right. But my favorite gift, I have to say, my favorite gift that I've ever given was to my father. He always wanted a sword, just a sword to hang on the wall. So for Christmas 2 years ago, I got him the Highlander sword, like the big MacLeod giant Highlander sword. And as he's opening the box, I pull up the freaking, here we are, born to be kings. And he starts freaking out. I've never seen my dad that excited in my entire life. It was so good. That's my favorite. Yeah. So the favorite gift received, favorite gift given.
Did you say there can only be one? Yes. You were right there with me, Agnes.
Who else?
I had never mind. I thought I had a, what was it, caviar? Was it a caviar verse about the Highlander?
I think so, yeah.
I cannot remember. It was a year ago.
All right, Lady Arabella, what is the best gift you have received or given?
So my favorite types of gifts in general are experiences. I like gifts where I get to go do something with someone. Because experiences, unlike material things, they last forever in your memories. I love experiences. Otherwise, I like cool rocks, I like food, I like chocolate, so pretty much anything. The best gift I think that I've ever been given, though, was... It's really hard to say. I would say that it was getting to go to Harry Potter Island when I found out that that was the surprise for us for our honeymoon 2 years after we got married, was getting to go to Harry Potter Island. And I bought wizard robes and was all nerdy and went around and taught children spells, even though it was not my job to do so. And the workers were like, let her do it, that's fine, we'll just stand back here. My favorite gift I've ever given was a trip to the Henry Ford Museum for my husband. We went up to go see the Titanic exhibit, as that's his favorite thing in the world, the Titanic. So we made the 10-hour drive all the way up there. It took 2 days and spent a weekend up in, what was it, Michigan? Is that where? Yeah, I think it's Michigan. We went past Ohio through. So yeah, it was fun.
Oh my.
Fantastic. Yeah,
Awesome.
agreed. Experience gifts are great. Ooh, wine tastings. All right, Lady Agnes, what do you think?
Oh gosh, I was trying to think. The best gift I think I've ever received was from a former lover. It wasn't a Christmas gift. It was my birthday, and he got us a boutique hotel room overlooking the skyline of Manhattan, and it had this really cool, just like pure glass wall that we could just see out, and he decked it out with all of my favorite snacks and favorite foods. And we thought about going out that night, but they had these like really plush robes, and so we were like, no, we're just going to stay in, open a bottle of wine, get in our plush little jammies and our robe, and just watch trash TV. It was fantastic.
I feel like the way to Agnes's heart is just snacks in general.
100%. Give me food, give me bevies. I'm a happy, happy girl. The best gift I think I have ever given. Oh gosh, I once made my mother. I'm an avid crafter and I'm a crocheter, and I made her a huge lace shawl for Christmas once, out of this deep burgundy lined with a deep green, and it had this really intricate stitching. But it was like a wingspan. It was like 5 feet at its widest. So it took me quite a lot of time to actually make it, and every stitch was made with love.
Yeah. Fascinating. That's gorgeous. All right, Lady Estefania, it's down to you. Favorite gift given, favorite gift
I find me and Lady Agnes, we have a lot in common. First of all, our hats. But I was also going to say that the best gift I was ever given was on my birthday. And so this is during a time where me and my ex-boyfriend, we did not have a lot of money. We were very broke. So on my birthday, I'm going to bed, and I can hear him going in the living room, and I don't know what's happening, but there's something going on, and I can hear like tape, like, you know. And so he's putting all these things together, and I'm just thinking, I'm laying in bed, and I know he's doing something, and I'm like going, he really loves me. He's putting something together. So when I get up in the morning, and of course I'm always the first person, I walk into the living room, and the entire living room is covered in balloons and little streamers, and there's something in the middle of the living room that's like, you know, like just decorated. And I pick it up, and it is a journal with a pen, and I said, this man knows me. And that was the best gift I've ever had.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
I love that. That is very
Really
sweet.
special.
Yeah, and I would say the best gift I've ever given, I like to give gifts that are very personal to the people that I love. I observe what they like. I observe what they love to do. And I really like giving something that I know that they're going to like. Because what's the point of giving a gift if they're not even going to like it, right? So I'd say the best gift I ever gave was the same ex-boyfriend. And I bought him a guitar. And he loved to play guitar, and he actually still owns the guitar. And fun fact, he was in a commercial with that guitar that I bought him.
The guitar is famous.
I feel like that's kind of the best people, even if you're not with them anymore, are like the people that get you at that time. And you're like, this was totally me. And you're never going to regret that experience, whether or not you don't get along with that person anymore.
100%. I agree.
So some of the best gifts that people have been given, and this is a horrible segue, but I'm doing it anyway.
I thought you were going to use this as a segue. It was in my brain, so I knew it had to be in yours.
Some of the best gifts that people are given, certainly I'm looking forward to these gifts on the holiday season when my husband comes home, are the gifts that I mentioned in the following song, which is a holiday version of Sex and Beer. Please enjoy.
When I was young, my mother came and told me,
the holidays will come but once a year. If you're good, then you will get some presents.
But if you're bad, then you'll get
sex and beer. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here.
Jolly old Saint Nick comes Christmas Eve.
Oh, oh, oh.
He travels in his sleigh with his reindeer. Some may offer him milk and cookies, but I prefer to put out sex and beer.
Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. For Hanukkah, we all will light the candles. They flicker for 8 nights in winter drear. So oil me up and get me good and ready. And spin the top to get some sex and beer. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. Now Krampus also visits in December. This hairy beast to someone children fear. But now that we're older, please remember the naughty list deserves some sex and beer.
Yes, we do.
Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. If there's one thing that we've learned here at Chaste Treasure, it's that you our fans bring us our greatest cheer. And so to kids from 18 to 100, we wish you lots of joy and sex and beer. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the two things we hold dear. Sex and beer, sex and beer are the things we like round here. We like sex and beer, a cup of cheer, horny reindeer, a child's fear, a well-placed beer, or in the rear. Happy New Year! Dear.
That was great.
100% Catherine all the time, just like punchline.
I love that woman so much. I miss her. I miss all of you. But
we miss you too.
There's something special about Lady Catherine's one-liners here and there.
Wait a minute, I'm looking up the note of how to pronounce this. Rohirrim. That was right. All right. Thank you to our sponsor, Rohirrim's Raiment and Regalia. You can check out their Facebook page, facebook.com, Garby Rohirrim. So check those out. One of our sponsors.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, thank you, darling.
Yes, I love that. So it's just a good, punchy, just happy good
It is.
time. I love that song.
You all sound so cute on it. I keep forgetting what the new lyrics are, and then Catherine gets to Krampus, and I was like, oh no.
Oh, Krampus.
That's it. Oh, so I don't know if we have any questions from the audience, so feel free to throw some questions up and we'll be happy to answer them. But does anybody know of any obscure Christmas traditions? Because I'm kind of curious, because I do have one. All right, for people interested in backstage passes, is there a list of which ladies will be performing on which nights? Yes, there is. You're right, Ellie.
She got excited.
No one saw anything. It was the quotes.
You feel like one moment, technical difficulties, my lights are falling.
Thank you, Rosalind. Yes, I was going to say, I know we've announced all of the next upcoming shows. I think there's 3 shows that are in the pipeline right now. Yes, and it's officially on our website under our tour section. So check out the tour section and you'll be able to find things.
Lady Agnes, you're so beautiful that your equipment is falling for you.
Oh,
Sarah!
Oh, you're making look at that.
All right. So wait, so this thing, because people are wondering, like, what the heck is on my face? So this is, I'm gonna get real close. There. All right.
I love how all of us went closer to the screen.
All right. So that is what's called a Moravian star, and I was raised in the Moravian tradition of Protestantism. And one of my favorite Christmas traditions was we had something called a love feast, which sounds ridiculous, but apparently in Germany in the 1600s, people would all get together and they would share food with each other, and that was sort of a Christmas tradition. And my favorite part about that tradition was my parents would be some of the people that would serve, and they liked to prank our pastor. So you're supposed to get like a little cake and like some coffee, or maybe like some punch with your meal. So you have like a little cake and then you have like coffee, and they would mess with him all the time. One time they gave him just like a cup of whiskey. One time they gave him like a cold sausage from the breakfast that morning, and he winged it down the stairs at them. It was great. One time I think they just gave him, instead of coffee, they gave him like cereal in a cup with a spoon, and then he was like just eating cereal at the podium. It was like, yeah, so that's my favorite obscure Christmas tradition. But yeah, that's the Moravian star, which I think is like 26 points or something bizarre. But
that's a lot of points.
Yeah, it's supposed to represent the big star over Christ and all that kind of thing. But it has like an inordinate amount of points on it. I don't know exactly how many there are, but a lot.
Many points.
Many points. I have a fun tradition that we would do.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so every Christmas time, my family, we would do something called Réveillon dinner. And Réveillon dinner, it's sort of a French adopted thing. And basically it's where restaurants will hold a prix-fixe menu. And you go and it's like, it's decked out, and you go and you eat this lovely meal at this restaurant. And I'm not exactly sure what the tradition is, except for like, it's holidays and, food. So my family and I, we would always go to this like a really fancy restaurant, and we would dress in our best, just decked out to the nines. And when I was a wee bairn, I thought it was the greatest thing, because I got to dress up in my like red velvet with a fun collar and my like black patent leather shoes with the little socks. And I just remember it being really special. And it would happen during, like, before Christmas itself. And it was always like, it's time for Réveillon dinner. And it was always just a lovely little family thing that we would do.
That sounds
nice.
Yeah, lovely.
My little Christmas tradition isn't anything as crazy and wonderful as that. All it is going and finding houses with really, really amazing light displays. That's what we do, like the weekend before Christmas, or maybe even the weekend after Christmas if I don't have time because finals are trying to murder me. I will hop in the car and drive around and just find places with really amazing Christmas lights.
I love that. That's fantastic.
So nice.
Wait, do I count?
Yes, you are definitely a house.
I come from a people that love to party. We don't actually need a reason. But when it comes to Christmas, we just do it up double time. So we have this special drink called coquito. Coquito, yes, is made from coconuts and some rum and a little bit of evaporated milk.
Ooh.
And it is so good. It sneaks up on you. Be careful. And then we dance until the next day, sometimes around noon. So the party starts at 10. It ends around 10.
So I know whose house I'm going to once the pandemic is over.
Not this time around, unfortunately. Maybe for next year.
My British traditions are real boring. That's compared to that.
Yeah, they don't know when to stop though. So never have the party at your house. Have it at somebody else's house.
So Fräulein Elsa has a tradition about eating black-eyed peas near New Year's. That's fascinating.
Yeah, we would do that. Black-eyed peas, cabbage, and corned beef.
I always
Is it
have the
for,
pork
like, good
and
luck?
sauerkraut thing. I don't know why.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's like luck and happiness and stuff.
Oh, an app called Christmas Prism that makes it easier to look at lights. That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelica. Very, very informative.
I'm just the kind of person, I do walk around and I admire my neighbor's lights, but I've gone to a couple of light displays either at, amusement parks or other things, and I just mock them mercilessly. Like, 'cause some of them just look awful. Like, clearly these were bought in the 70s, the 1570s, clearly, and they've never been changed.
The longer the light display, the better it is. I love that.
What is that supposed to be? Is that a bear? Is that a horse? Is that a donkey? What is that?
See, those are the best ones though, because they have mystery about them.
I went to one in Hershey Park, and it was a drive-through one. So we get in our carriage, and it's me and a couple of friends who were all doing a show at Hershey Park, and we drive through the Hershey Park one, and it's supposed to be maids of milking. 10 maids of milking, I think is what it is.
Yes.
But for whatever reason, someone had made the cows not with udders. Like, I was like, that is a bull. You are milking a bull.
You're really going to be censoring cow nipples now. Is that it's not quite milking, it's more like,
Yes, it's the sweet lights, exactly, Susanna Smith. It's the sweet lights.
No.
If you check it out, they probably still have them there. The maid's milking something, not milking cow.
They're not milking cows.
That's not milk, sweetheart. That's not milk.
Ooh, all right. What does Chase Treasure look forward to in 2021? Ooh. I mean, currently we're soliciting fairs and festivals. I honestly have no idea what festivals will be open. The only one that I know will be open in 2021 is the New Jersey Renaissance Fair. And we will be making some kind of a performance there. We haven't gotten our contract, but I have the inside track because I work there. So I know we're going to be there. But other than that, I'm looking forward to having the opportunity to perform live once again and in a safe way.
Yeah, I think for sure being able to go and be on stage safely and touching the audience.
Yes.
I miss playing with the audience and messing with them.
It's not Chaste Treasure related, but I actually have something pretty exciting I'm looking forward to next year.
Ooh, what is
my last semester of my bachelor's degree. So then I'll be starting graduate school after that, but I'll have one more degree under my belt. So this will be almost there.
What is the degree?
I am a chemistry major with a minor in forensics and math, and my master's school will be forensics master's program.
Ooh.
So I like dead things, apparently. They're always stiff, so.
We like stiff things. What can you say?
She's just bones. It's basically what she's training.
I like getting bones, yes.
I love, literally, it's like, I read so much, true crime stuff. And, I could probably have a forensics degree at this point. Except for the chemistry stuff goes right over my head. I'm like, just tell me that it's decomposing, all right? I don't...
See, that the tricky part is the actual science behind the forensic science.
Right.
Lady Estefania, anything that you're looking forward to?
Well, I'm looking forward to our show in February. That would be very exciting. I'm very happy about that. I get to work with a couple other ladies I haven't worked with before, so I'm excited. Yeah,
And then
To be honest, like I'm looking to move, so I'm upgrading, and I am going to get a pet. I'm very excited about it.
Oh my god, I'm so excited!
We all love pets,
Yes.
clearly.
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right, friends, well, we're down to pretty much last minute. So if you have anything else that you would like to say to our crowd at large, now is the time to do so.
Thank you all so much for your unending support, and we all love you, and thanks for bearing with us through this crazy time. Happy holidays.
Yes.
Yes. Happy holidays.
As the person who literally writes the checks, I just want to say from all of us out at Chaste Treasure to all of you, thank you so much for giving these worthy artists the opportunity to be paid during this horrific pandemic, because there were no other opportunities. And what is wonderful about this is that these people who are really, really good at what they do, clearly, you've seen 15 of them today. They're really, really good at what they do, and they're really, really worthy for doing the things. I'm so thrilled that I get to continue to support them throughout the pandemic as much as we can, and your generous donations and your tips have been really greatly appreciated. So thank you all for supporting us, and please continue to support us. We like doing this. So,
Yes, absolutely.
And thank you, Lady Morgan, for keeping us all employed.
Yes. Best job in the world.
Well, and I want to give a shout out very briefly. Oh, thank you, Kyle, for yay. I want to give a shout out, of course, to Lady Rosaline and Elsa, who do a lot of the behind the scenes stuff that you don't get to see. Lady Rosaline has done all of our social media, so the person who's responding to your social media requests isn't me, it's definitely her. So thank you so much, Lady Rosaline, for all the work that you do, and for Lady Elsa putting everything together to make these videos fantastic. I think she's edited something like 50 different videos over the course of this pandemic, so this is an epic amount of work, and it's really, really wonderful and very appreciated. So thank you both for everything.
Absolutely.
A best happy holidays to all of you who celebrate Hanukkah and Kwanzaa and Festivus and Solstice and Krampusnacht and all of the fun things.
I learned about Yule Cat, and it's my favorite thing.
Oh,
I love Yule Cat.
Well, thank you so much for all being here, and have a wondrous time in your festive times. And we are Chaste Treasure. Go roast your nuts.
Be safe, be happy, be healthy, and be awesome.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad.